Now we're starting with the second chapter of Flame-Throwing Fish. Chapter 2, next level, you've made it. High school frame job. Again, the school graduated, they celebrated, and made it to high school. The only problem they faced was Sir Anthony would sober up, and when he did, there was a knock on Sir Anthony's door. Sir Anthony was under arrest. Ellie, the octopus, vowed revenge. The school had made its first enemy. Making your first enemy, you subtract 1,000 points. Total points now, 4,000 points. You're back to middle school. From that day forward, it was on. Ellie went on a rampage. No one was safe. Mr. Norton was the first to feel her wrath. He didn't stand a chance. The school got on the bus and got the hell out of there. They took an extended vacation. They were scared. Carl stayed behind. He had to talk to Sir Anthony. He silently glided to the jailhouse. He had to hide from Ellie, he knew the only way to stop the rampage was to ask Sir Anthony to calm Ellie down. Sir Anthony, we need your help. We are sorry you're in here. We didn't mean for this to happen. We need you to talk with Ellie when she visits you. Please ask her to stop. She's wiped Mr. Norton off the face of the sea. Sir Anthony was having none of that. You little cod, if I could, I would eat you right here and right now. Sheriff, get this cod out of here. Carl was escorted out of jail. Carl didn't know how to tell his school friends he had let them down. He had to take care of Ellie himself. He didn't know how to beat an octopus. It was one thing to sneak up on a little girl or boy. It was an entirely different thing to blast a multi-armed, grudge-holding, woman-scorned octopus. He went back to the surface to whistle to Pete. He had his flamethrower with him. He no longer leaves home without it. Pete, we need help. We need protection from Ellie. She's threatened to take us all out. We don't stand a chance. I went to see Sir Anthony, and he won't help us. He's still mad at us for getting him arrested. Carl, you know that we can't off Ellie. Sir Anthony is our friend. You have to find a way to bargain with her. How about we break Sir Anthony out of jail? Now there's the answer I was looking for. Boy, Pete, ever since you stopped drinking, you sure are smart. Little did Carl know that 3 electric eels were snaking on around underneath him, protected by the rocks Pete had been sitting on. Carl, looks like you got some trouble underneath. He blasts him. 300 points. Good shooting, Carl. Now we have to find a way to bust Sir Anthony out of jail. How much ammo do we have, Carl? I think we can have all our flamethrowers, but that won't get us into the jail. We have to get back to the school and count our grenades. Pete and Carl got a move on right away. It was reported that the bus had run into some spring vacation college students. They had kicked the middle school students out around Florida. The poor school had to swim all the way back to South Carolina Bay while hiding from Ellie's wrath. Okay, boys, where the hell is the bus? And what did you do with the weapons? The school was afraid to answer for fear of Carl's anger issues. They told Pete that the college kids had jumped them back in Miami. They had Cuban accents and were smoking some funny cigars. We were hiding out in the Devil's Triangle. They snuck up on us. They took the keys when Leo was sleeping. They grabbed one of our rocket launchers and told us to get out. They brought in kegs of beer. That's the last we saw of our bus. We had no more weapons. We messed up. Carl and Pete took to the skies again, looking for the college kids and bus that provided them their only option to get Sir Anthony out of jail. They spotted the bus. They saw the party. Carl devised a plan. 5,000 points if you pull this off. Pete, we have to get the police to get over here as soon as they pass out. We wait until they get pretty sloshed. As soon as they begin to slur their speech and fall down, you go and get the police. I sneak in and drop off some evidence, showing they're the ones that wiped off the flock of birds in the party boat of whale watchers. How are you going to do that, Carl? There must be at least 20 of them. I'll find them passed out. I'll put a flamethrower in their hands. Give them fingerprints as evidence in the mass shooting. I'll write a treasure hunting map showing them playing a college game where they get points for collecting points for offing birds. Blowing up party boats, you know. We'll frame them. It was the perfect plan. As soon as they passed out, from that day forward, the plan was on. How easy the plan began to work. The alcohol began to work. The college kids began to sleep away. Carl told Pete to go get the police. Away Pete went. The police got there ASAP. They were astounded to find all of the evidence. They woke up the college kids and took everyone to jail. The police pushed everyone into the bus. Their job has just been done for them. They never thought about the noise from all of those hungover kids. The School of Cod celebrated. Carl and Pete had just framed those college kids. Now they wanted to get Sir Anthony out of jail. We cool, Sir Anthony? Yeah, Carl. Now that I'm on the outside, how'd you get me out of this anyway? Let's just say I had a brilliant idea, and I framed a bunch of college kids who stole our bus. I kind of killed 2 birds with one flamethrower. Now my question is, can you call Ellie off? Points for framing college kids and breaking Sir Anthony out of jail, 5,000 points. Total points, 9,300. Points left to graduate, 700 short. Sir Anthony wasn't sure. He hadn't seen her, Ellie, or even talked to her. They would have to sneak around until Sir Anthony had a chance to speak with Ellie. Only problem was, Ellie, she was on a roll. She loved the taste of revenge. She hadn't felt this powerful in years. Wait, Ellie, don't off us, the school said. We know where Carl and Pete are. Spare us, and we'll tell you where they are. Sir Anthony is with them. They framed a bunch of college kids to take his fall. They got him out. We promise. They're at Sir Anthony's palace, all 3 of them. She put them in an aquarium for safekeeping, just in case they were lying to her. Tons of schools were going down. Pete caught wind of the mass slaughter. He went to Sir Anthony's palace and let them know. They planned to show Ellie that Sir Anthony was okay. They met up tired, yet hopeful that they can settle Ellie down. 700 points if you can calm a crazy lady down and stop the slaughter. Little did they know, Ellie was going to Sir Anthony's house. She had heard that Pete and Carl were hiding out from her. The school had turned on Carl and Pete and Sir Anthony. Ellie didn't believe the school. She had a grudge, and no one can stop a woman scorned. This is where the game can be won or lost. Have Ellie see Sir Anthony, you win. If Ellie strikes first and torches the place, everybody loses. This is why we play the game. You play to win. You play to win the game. It's a quote by Herm Edwards, ESPN announcer and former coach. Will you win and graduate, or will you go out from a woman's wrath? Well, you must have made it. Congratulations, you're a high school graduate. Next level advancement, the school party. That's the end of book 2 for Flamethrowing Fish. We'll start up again on book 3, Flamethrowing Fish, Poker Party SATs. Where they try to take the college entrance exams. So, we hope you like the 2nd chapter in our Flamethrowing Fish series. Nothing like framing those college kids to take your fall. The next part, you're going to meet this wonderful character, Crazy Cats. We have one cute old cat who likes to pull out her Glock and scare the heck out of Carl. All because she wants to eat him for dinner. They play poker. And you'll find out the rest of that as soon as we start reading at Chapter 3, Poker Party SATs. Thanks, hope you enjoyed it.